What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Leipzig Liverpool post-match reaction analysis video. And who was your man of the match, who impressed you the most, and what do you think about Arne Slot's record-breaking start, because he is absolutely brilliant. He won 11 of his first 12 games, and for the first time in Liverpool's history, if I heard it right during the commentary, Liverpool have won their first 6 away games in a season for the first time in the entire 120 something years of history of Liverpool, 128 or 29 years of history. If there was a player that really needed a goal today, it was Darwin Nunez. Diogo Jota picked up a small injury against Arsenal, so he could be missing for a few weeks. So this is a great chance for Darwin Nunez to get some minutes, to get regular starts and to start scoring goals. And today he scored, even though some fans are a little bit mad at Darwin Nunez because the way that he stole the goal from Mo Salah, some fans were saying it. I think Mo Salah's header is not 100% going in. It hits the post if Darwin Nunez doesn't touch it, and if it hits the post, then you can't be really sure that the ball is going in the back of the net 100%. And I think even that Mo Salah wasn't too mad about it because Darwin Nunez really needed a goal. But Liverpool started on the back foot. Leipzig at home really imposed themselves. In the first 15-20 minutes, Leipzig were slightly the better team, and I felt Kevin Kelleher was sensational in goal. He saved absolutely everything, and also he was very, very confident and comfortable. Even the shots which came with a lot of power and which got deflected, or there was a wicked spin on the ball, Kelleher not only saved it, but held on to the ball. He didn't spill it, he didn't parry it towards the side, he held on to it. And that is a very, very great quality from a goalkeeper. And Liverpool have two absolutely brilliant goalkeepers. And Kelleher is now getting to that world-class level. So surely, if Mamardashvili comes in next season, Kelleher surely will be sold. And I think a good mid-table Premier League club should really sign him. I mean, Chelsea don't have as good a goalkeeper as Kelleher, in my opinion. Sanchez is not as good as Kelleher. And I think Arne Slot was right that we went with a very strong lineup. Gakpo, Szoboszlai and Salah started behind Darwin Nunez, because now Liverpool have 3 wins from 3 games. The only other team in the whole Champions League tournament is Aston Villa, who have won all 3 of their games, and Aston Villa haven't conceded a goal even. So Liverpool are second in the whole league phase, and I think why this is very important is because we play Bayer Leverkusen and Real Madrid at Anfield. What a blockbuster 2 games. But if we could get 3 or 4 points from those 2 games, then Liverpool could seal their passage to the last 16 early. If we could qualify with 1 or 2 games to spare to the last 8, and we could guarantee our place by getting 16 points, probably the supercomputer analyzed that Liverpool would probably need around 16 points to finish in the top 8, and you need around 8 points to finish in the top 24. But Liverpool already have 9 points, so we are already have 1 foot in the knockout stages of the Champions League. But we want to finish in the top 8, and we want to finish, of course, as high as possible. And I felt the Liverpool defense was imperious again. We played the offside trap a little bit too many times for my liking, because Leipzig scored 2 goals from offside positions. Openda scored both, and Leipzig also had some very, very, very threatening situations. But what do you think about the penalty incident? That's the biggest talking point of the game, apart from Liverpool winning 11 games out of 12 at Arne Slot, because I felt after Darwin Nunez scored the opening goal, which by the way was a brilliant build-up play, Tsimikas bombs down the left wing, he clips in, delicious, high floated cross into the far post, and Mo Salah heads it down to the far post after Tsimikas' brilliant cross, and the ball was going towards goal, but definitely not 100% going in. It was probably going to hit the post and then maybe it comes out, but Darwin Nunez wanted to make sure, and from a couple of inches he toe pokes it in. I'm not mad at Darwin Nunez, he really needed a goal. This is only his second goal of the whole season, but of course Darwin Nunez didn't start a lot of games. So Salah got that brilliant assist, Nunez scored, but then a few minutes later, Darwin Nunez was absolutely brilliant today. He got fouled in my opinion. And Willi Orban, the Hungarian centre-back of Leipzig, he's looking at the ball going out of play. But Darwin Nunez is so quick, so fast, he runs towards the ball. He actually touches the ball first, and then Willi Orban kicks his leg. It's not a big kick, but there is contact, and Darwin Nunez falls over. And my biggest problem is not that the referee didn't give it, because that's what VAR is for. If the referee doesn't see it properly, VAR can give the penalty. The VAR check was over in like 2 seconds. There wasn't even a full replay of the incident in the broadcast when VAR said already check is over. How can you be 100% sure that it's not a penalty if you are looking at it for 2 seconds? Because there was an angle where you could see absolute clear as day that Willi Orban kicks Nunez's ankle, clips him, and that's enough for a striker running at full speed to fall over. And yet the VAR didn't give the penalty. He should have at least sent the referee to the monitor, tell the referee, you should take a look at this incident, tell me what you think of it, is it a penalty, is it not a penalty? I think VAR was so quick to dismiss that. And normally VAR and the referees are very good in Europe, but I think in this moment, in this incident, they made the mistake. That's just my opinion. Thankfully, Liverpool won the game anyway. We kept yet another clean sheet, which is absolutely fantastic. This is our second clean sheet in 3 games in Europe. In the Champions League against some very, very tough opponents, Liverpool only conceded 1 goal in 3 games. We beat AC Milan 3-1, we beat Bologna 2-0, and then we beat Leipzig 1-0. And I felt Gulacsi, the Hungarian goalkeeper of Leipzig, made some absolutely incredible saves. I mean, Darwin Nunez should have scored a hat-trick because his headers were really strong, on target, and somehow Gulacsi keeps it out. Also, Gakpo in the 89th minute had an absolute rocket of a shot going into the top corner, and Gulacsi tips it over. He made some incredible saves. He made 6 saves, in fact, and I want to see Kelleher. Kelleher also made 6 saves, but overall, I think Liverpool more than deserved the win because Liverpool had more expected goals, more shots on target, a lot more possession. Especially in the first half, we had like almost twice as much possession as Leipzig. And Liverpool had 70 shots, 8 shots on total, 4 big chances. So Liverpool really should have scored at least 3 goals. Our expected goals was 2.4, which is really, really remarkable away at Leipzig. And remember, Leipzig only conceded something like 2 goals in the Bundesliga. They have 6 clean sheets already in the Bundesliga. They are very, very strong. They are Bundesliga title contenders this season. So for Liverpool to go to Leipzig and win there is absolutely marvelous, absolutely stupendous. And this was Liverpool's 8th win in a row in all competitions after that Nottingham Forest defeat. And it's such a shame that we lost to Nottingham Forest because imagine if Arne Slot had 12 wins out of 12. But so far so good. Liverpool started this grueling schedule of 15 games in 45 days with 2 wins against 2 very good teams. We beat Chelsea and Leipzig, but the biggest test is coming on the weekend, Sunday. Arsenal against Liverpool at the Emirates. That is a mouth-watering prospect, a title challenge battle between 2 title challengers. Then we play Brighton away in the League Cup. Then we play Brighton at Anfield in the Premier League. And you know how good Brighton are. They just beat Newcastle. Then we play Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Southampton, Real Madrid, Man City, Newcastle and Everton. This is an absolutely insane schedule. After Everton we play Girona away, Fulham at home and Tottenham away. So that run until like Christmas, until December the 27th is an absolute brutal run. You know, Liverpool have 2 of their toughest games against Leverkusen and Real Madrid at Anfield, and I think that's crucial. That's why I was quietly confident when Liverpool got the draw, even though Liverpool had like the 3rd or 4th most difficult draw out of all of the teams. At least the 2 hardest teams that we play against, it's at Anfield, and you know the power of Anfield. It's a really, really massive boost for Liverpool to to meet two of the best teams in Europe right now, Leverkusen and Real Madrid, at home. And we play, of course, Girona away, Lille at home, and PSV Eindhoven away. Those games Liverpool should win, but if we seal our qualification to the top 8 early, maybe Arne Slot will rotate a little bit more and rest more players. And that would make sense because in January, those two Champions League games, Lille at home and PSV away, those are between Premier League games. So for Liverpool, it would be massive if we could seal our qualification to the top 8 mathematically, maybe with 1 or 2 games to spare, even though it's very difficult. It's not impossible. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season now because Arne Slot really knows what he is doing. The way that Liverpool was set up today was absolutely magnificent. I felt we pressed with like 4 attackers, and after actually Salah was substituted and also Darwin Nunez was substituted, Dominic Szoboszlai plays as a striker, which is very interesting and something I've never ever seen before. Szoboszlai playing as a striker. I mean, maybe at Leipzig he played there, but at Liverpool this is the first in 1.5 seasons that Szoboszlai is playing as a striker, and I felt that role suited him. Szoboszlai had some really nice touches. He's improving after a pretty average start to the season, and overall Liverpool passed the ball really well today. Szoboszlai had 85% pass accuracy, but Liverpool overall had 87% pass accuracy, and Liverpool had only 2 shots blocked from 17. The rest were either on target or off target. Leipzig only had 13 shots and only 6 shots on target, so I felt this was a well-deserved Liverpool victory. Maybe a 3-1 Liverpool win would have been, I think, a fair result because Liverpool were really good, and we played some really nice passing football. Trent Alexander-Arnold was very good. Mo Salah, of course, like the whole team. There was not one bad performance in the team. McAllister got an early yellow card, even though I think he was fouled in that incident, but he still kept his cool, didn't get the second yellow. Gravenberch again was sensational. My only concern is that Liverpool aren't rotating that much in this really intense period, but thankfully I think we came through this game without any injuries. The problem Liverpool have is we have already 3 of our attacking players injured. Chiesa, Jota all have knocks, and Harvey Elliott has a broken foot, but he will be back hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks. And Alisson is out until the end of November with a hamstring injury, but thank goodness we have a brilliant goalkeeper in Kelleher because we needed him today. He made some fantastic saves. And that's it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how far do you think Liverpool will go in the Champions League. I really hope we can win it. In Arne Slot's first season, it would be an absolute fairy tale, dream ending to the season. Come on Liverpool. Thanks for watching. See you later guys. Goodbye.